Hey everybody, Jerb here. Today's is, I believe, the 12th video in the Reworking the OG Girls. I think Riria was actually the first post-release that didn't come with the global release of the game. If I recall correctly, I believe she was a Russian transfer student or some such, and very militaristic, brought into the games and then joined the Squirt team under ridiculous circumstances. But anyways, let's look at our skills. Alright, let's pull up the skills. I know when she first dropped, I believe she was like you had to pay for some stuff to get her, like unlock a VIP or something like that. Let's see, ground pound ends up knocking enemies down, sucks them over to you, to the center of the area, and then the second skill allows her to kind of continuously blast moving forwards and shotgun spray all over. The accuracy is pretty terrible and the damage isn't the greatest, so that would have to be an immediate buff. These are so silly. I forgot about these early game uniforms. Alright, so the marriage buffs on the skills would be extends the range for the skill. I can only attack like this, adds a decelerating debuff, which is sort of useful. Significantly increases the damage for the skill. How should I aim? Which is extraordinarily useful, although the damage buff needed to be like 5 times larger, 10 times larger. It's still garbage. Even with the maxed out girls, it does nothing for damage. She's one of the girls that isn't horrible. It's just she needed a few boosts, especially because so many of the other girls have like mass debuffs or buffs on them. You're supposed to be a damage dealer, like being like a defense down damager would have been beneficial. Like the slam attack should offer a bit more of a stun, not just a knockdown, like a few seconds stun. But like this, like yeah, your defense goes up, but honestly it should go way up and give you a modicum of some kind of super armor where you can't actually be knocked down, stunned, CC'd, any of that. And then the slam attack should add a damage over time or a serious defense down on the enemies after they're knocked down and sucked over to you, because that would make sense. Like you slam them down, they pull over to you and immediately get defense downed. It just makes sense for her type of character. She's very militaristic. And then the shotgun blast, I know I already said it should have like some sort of what do you call it, super armor or whatnot. As you can see, we're getting trashed pretty badly here. So, look at that. I was trashed so badly. I was dead on the ground when I respawned. Super awesome. Da, 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 da. I forgot how much like Sonic the picking up the stars sounds like. The Sonic coins or rings. Ba-ding. So I figure with the slam attack, maybe add 1 more of them and don't boost the damage. That way you can do it 3 times. And the shotgun attack should have possibly 2 of them, like so you can use it twice and not just a singular time, or a huge SP recovery boost on it. So I don't know. Like I said earlier, I don't think her kit is horrid. It just needs a few little boosts, and I'm sure someone could think of a better one. Like all you viewers that are watching probably think of a much better addition. Even Charlie's back there. Yeah, woo. Yeah. Oh, totally, bud. I think the big additions would be just adding like a small dot to the slam attack, having a second shotgun blast for the hurt skill, and then make her completely immune to any CC attacks, like just an additional thing. So like she gets a little damage boost, but just crank that way up, like call it grit or something. I don't know, it sounds military-esque. Overall, she'd probably need the least work of all the girls that I've kind of gone over before. Like just a few little alterations could make her extremely viable. I mean, she's not terrible right now, unless you're playing against all new girls. Like, even the ones I'm fighting against are, like, what is it, Sayaka or whatever, and Tiffany. They're super, look at that shield, man. She's just chewing damage up against everything, including my max level barrel. So that speed boost is super necessary for the old girls too. Well, with that note, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. It'd be very much appreciated if you could like, comment, or subscribe. Have a good night, and you know what? Let me know. Like, the game's only got a day or two left, so let me know how it's going for everyone watching. See if you guys have any better ideas for any of the girls. Go ahead and type them in the comments below. I'd surely appreciate listening to what you guys have. Or if you have other game recommendations, I've got a few handful to do. They're not quite like this, and most of them aren't even mobile, which sucks, because this is the only game like this that's available via mobile, which makes me extremely sad. So once it's gone, we're kind of screwed. On that note, once again, have a great night. Let me know how things are going.